back.
From outer space.
Space pants.
You know
Space
you like
pants. I actually showed that to Aaron.
Paul?
Yeah. I don't think he'd ever seen it before. He was like, "What the heck?" And I remember because it was the same day that Mary was working, and I showed her too. And she was like, "Haha, that guy's funny." I'm like, "You realize who that is, right?" She's like, "No, who is that?" I'm like, "Peter Dinklage." She's like, "Who?"
She
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, hadn't she?
It's gonna say Game of Thrones. She's like, "Oh, no way, that's him." I'm like, "Yeah, he's done some comedy roles. He was in Elf. That's how I first knew him. He was in Elf." Of course, I wasn't aware that was actually him until like sometime later, but still. Which I used to hate Elf.
Really?
Used to. And that's only because in school, you know, during Christmas time, all the teachers would play that. Literally, like, every class I had.
You ain't kidding.
And I was like, dude, I could recite this movie at this point. I'm tired of it. But, you know, I went a few years without seeing it. Uh-oh. Interesting. They could see you. Alright, the tank can still see you. That's my biggest concern. It affects your vision too. Anyway, back to what I was saying before all that. A few years without seeing it, you know, it got better for me. I was like, haha, yeah, Will Ferrell's funny. What, you just fucking balls to the wall trying to take their camp now?
Maybe.
She's looking kind of low on that health. You better watch out. Oh, that was probably your phone vibrating I just felt. Something like that. One in my leg. My phone's in my leg. I want to be shrouded in a healing mist.
Just to piss off everybody.
Oh! Bang, bang, baby. Well, you done goofed.
No, I didn't.
Can she still move? Alright, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That was well done. And that's how America became a country. It just took one punk bitch who's at the right place at the right time. Rank B. Look at you. I must admit, that was actually impressive. You pulled that shit off.
I did. Without destroying all them damn tanks.
Well, you gotta... Oh. Oh, hey. Fucking Shay's on GTA.
I know.
Too bad, Shay. Now you gotta wait. At least until this episode's over. Which is like another 15 minutes. It's a deal.
What's this supposed to be anyway?
What a weird place for something like this.
There you are.
Faldio.
I didn't know you
No.
I was ordered to observe the ruins interior.
The shape of the wheel is unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. Where could it have been? This building was supposedly erected millennia ago by the Valkyria themselves.
So they actually existed then?
Yes, the Valkyria made a sudden appearance in European history thousands of years ago. Records say they brought with them incredibly advanced technology and divine might. Then one day, their history just ends. The Valkyria just disappeared.
I always thought they were just a myth.
That's it. I remember now.
Remember what, Loki? What are you shouting about?
The Dreadnoughts. This structure looks just like a Dreadnoughts.
A dread?
You don't know? They're marine cephalopods. They live inside pointy spiral shells. And these ruins look just like that shell. I wonder if there's some connection there.
Logan, you can be such a...
Nerd.
What's up?
Nothing. Forget it.
Right. Let's take
I kind of want to mute this video and watch it. I'm really curious. The caption on the video says he's lucky this is only training, and the caption that's on not really on the video is I dropped my grenade somewhere over there.
Here. Be on the lookout for movement in the area.
It's army dudes in training, but yeah.
Please be careful.
I'm gonna guess probably forgot to pull the pin out. Don't you fucking do it.
Do what?
You make me nervous when you lean over like that. I don't want to be on the receiving end, man. I did nothing to deserve that.
You want to be on the receiving end.
No, I don't. What? No.
Tell me somebody. Do these walls offer an answer to our search?
I pray. Where sleeps the ancient power?
Oh, hey, here's the bad girl bag.
Valkyria.
And here I was about to read to you the origins of Pokemon.
Scorcher master. Asleep eternally in the bosom of realms. Made pilgrims keepers keep. Kept there by the beyond without end.
And it's true. The sacred lands lies buried within Valkyrie's walls.
But your grace, how do you intend to control the lands once it's found?
Very notable. A beast fit to bear that burden will soon be ours.
Is that the Royal R?
Trees name our
That's the Royal R. Let me tell you something.
Boom!
Let me tell you something. Looking up at the camera feed there, when I'm not talking, I have no idea where my mouth is. I look like a fucking thumb. Did I mention I hate that I shaved because I screwed up my beard? I look like a fucking thumb.
I just want to let you know some of my beard hair is longer than my actual hair on my head.
I know. It's glorious. Your dream of becoming a dwarf is finally coming true.
Short, fat, drink some meat, and
Except you're, like, still over 5 foot.
shut your mouth.
If you were a real dwarf, you'd be at least 4'5".
I'm no Peter Dinklage.
It's true.
Did you know he's a vegan?
Really?
Yep.
And you know what? We all die the same way, so, let me know how that kelp does for you. I'll be enjoying my steak. Up. Hit A.
I don't want to.
Well, what the fuck were you tapping controls for? I thought we were somehow lost control. If you're not in control, you're out of control. If you're not out of control, you're in control. Sorry, I was getting beat.
I know this is gonna sound odd,
But
how do I get?
there's save right there. That's something we haven't done in a bit. Did we save? God, it's so quick. It makes me paranoid. Like, hold on, do it again, just be sure. How do you get what?
How do we get to the
Other tabs?
The shit, man.
The other tabs? The other tabs? There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Well, I can't see it because our thing's up there. I feel like it wasn't the past couple times, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, do you have a problem with this thumb? Here, let me show you something, people. That's my thumb. Here's me.
No resemblance.
What?
None.
Hold on. There. There's resemblance now. Trino, you want
I don't know how much XP I got.
Oh my god, I'll get rid of our feed. There.
Good man.
They can still see us, but you know how much you're spending now, so whatever. So far you've spent 10,000 experience. You're better than that. Bush them language. Brr, brr, brr. My name's Lee Gunny. I wish Lee Gunny would do the voices for some of these characters.
Arlie Ermy?
Yeah.
Gunny?
Yeah. I just know him as Lee and Gunny, so I'm like, Lee Gunny, fuck it.
Arlie Ermy.
Listen, I call him General, okay?
The Gunny.
I'd call him Secretary of Defense if I could. Hold on, is that how you boost accuracy? I figured, you know, get somebody with some fucking eyes. Is this the upgrade episode now?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Alright, cool. So anyway, back to creationism in Pokemon World. Arceus was born from nothing, not even chaos. Arceus soon made Dialga, Palkia, and then Giratina. Dialga created time, Palkia created space, and Giratina created antimatter. And thus the universe was born. Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina began battling, and as a result, were banished to their individual realms by Arceus. Arceus then created Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. Groudon formed the huge celestial bodies known as planets, and the trio chose one to inhabit with life. Arceus then created the sun, then shot off across the universe to create all the many stars. Hold on. There we go. Many stars, you know. They can't see us, so I was doing this way. But he had to learn from experience. So he tasked Rayquaza as the peacekeeper. The trio set to work, with Groudon raising land violently, creating volcanoes and mountains. Kyogre creating the seas where the land was not, and Rayquaza making an atmosphere full of air.
I'll teach you. Use it to request a medic to heal the sick. Well,
Well, you don't get that much experience.
I see.
I know, you're just so enthralled with my,
Should you?
you're so enthralled with Pokemon creationism, I know. I can see it in your eyes. I'll keep going. Sure enough! Kyogre's water started to corrode Groudon's land, and this angered him. The two battled, but Rayquaza broke it up and sent Groudon deep underground, while Kyogre was sent deep into the oceans, before returning out to the ozone layer. Soon Arceus returned and tried to make life, but failed miserably. So it created Regigigas. Regigigas moved the continents with its bare hands, piecing them together like a puzzle. When the final chunk of land was put into place, the world sprung to life. With grass and trees sprouting everywhere, finally the world was ready for life. Arceus sent Regigigas into a coma until it was needed once more. He then created thousands of Pokemon to inhabit the world. These Pokemon belonged to one of 5 races: Celebi, Jirachi, Mew, Manaphy, or Victini. He also created Latios and Latias, his personal agents, who he sent flying through the universe in search of a species with great intelligence to live in harmony with its creations, before leaving once more to regain energy. After much searching, Latios found an intelligent alien species known as Deoxys. They were bacterial, but advanced. They chose a few of them and brought them back to their world. I know, you're so enthralled. You're not talking for shit. I gotta do something to fill the dead air. Are you actually amused by this? You just don't give a shit?
It's interesting. I'm just trying to debate on who I want to kick off my team.
How about fucking... What's his face that wasn't sniping worth a shit? Was Frisia a sniper?
Kicked out with so much left to do.
Oh, Frisia is actually with us.
Nelson, perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
What kind of accent was that? That kind of sounded like a Southern Belle mixed with something else for sure. Anyways, for a while things were fine. The Deoxys and the natives lived together in harmony, until the Deoxys discovered they could infect the natives and use their body. Suddenly they were all infecting a host, and then war broke out. The Mew, Jirachi, Manaphy, Celebi, and Victini battling their infected brethren to set them free, the Deoxys seeking total dominance. Oh, since you're not really using it anymore, I don't think.
Come back anytime.
You can see us again.
I just want to let you know I have no clue what time it is.
12:30.
I meant, like, timer time.
Right. I got 1 minute left, so I better finish up my damn story that you're so enthralled in.
Chop chop.
The war had left the land in ruins. Some places were battle scarred beyond repair. Instead of lush grass, there were harsh deserts. This angered Groudon, sending him into a rage. Volcanoes spurted and spewed lava everywhere. One day, a Mew was floating along when suddenly a flow of lava approached it. Quickly thinking, Mew unleashed energy inside of it that even Arceus didn't know about. It morphed the lava into a form and gave it life. The first heat trend was created. Arceus sensed this and had an idea. Gathering all the able Mew, he channeled immersed power through them, using their life-giving abilities to create more living creatures. These were crude and unfinished prototypes of what was to come. Aerodactyl filled the sky. Lily, Cranidos, and Shieldon roamed the land. And Anaroth, Ammonite, and Kabuto populated the seas. Arceus also bestowed upon most of these beings the power to evolve into more powerful creatures if the correct environment was met. Finally, Latios returned once more. They had been far more thorough in their searching than before, however. Arceus had told them to stop, but guilt kept them going. Going. Man, I'm trying to speed up, and it's fucking me up. They were determined to complete their job. They brought humans from another planet, basic but intelligent beings who definitely lacked the ability to infect anything. The humans settled quickly, living relatively separately from the animals at first, but Arceus wasn't convinced. He felt the need to test them. First, Arceus created Articuno, who he ordered to send the planet into an ice age. Articuno froze the planet, killing many of the creatures, but giving birth to new ones, like Mamoswine. Did I skip a page? Oh, alright, whatever, fuck it. Ho-Oh burnt down the tower with its sacred flame. Most escaped, but the 3 Pokemon were trapped inside and perished in the flames. Those Pokemon being Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Ho-Oh soon resurrected them as Entei, Raikou, and Suicune.
Nice.
As I'm looking to you for like a response, like, Humans continue to evolve and take over the land, and Pokemon continue to work alongside and for them for many years. And that's the story of the Pokemon world. I feel like it jumps over some stuff, but whatever. Point being, people got way too much damn time on their hands. Next time, you can subscribe right there. And,
Yeah. Sorry.
A history unfolds. We finished a battle and there was a bunch of equipment upgrades. What do you want? Actual gameplay? You in the wrong Let's Play series. We show everything. Most of the time. See you on the next one.
Goodbye.